Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, I am just chilling here at home, and I am officially doing my third teaching on friendships and relationships. Sorry, guys, my sister Lissa is over here with me, too. Y'all won't be hearing from her or my wife until tomorrow. We're going to be hearing a female perspective on friendships and relationships. What you guys are going to hear about and be taught on are several different topics when it comes to friendships and relationships. The first being expectations, second, prayer, third, action, fourth, growing together, and finally, priorities. So, why do a live video about friendships? Why talk about it? Why even go there? Mostly because I'm kind of tired of hearing people talk about friendships and not making people priorities and just stuff like that. It's kind of agitating me a little bit, and I'm all about let's get real. Let's get real with each other. Let's get real with being truthful, honestly. Um, I just want to throw something out there. If you don't want to hang out with somebody, you don't want to be friends, stop leading them on. Please, just stop. It's annoying. You're annoying. Thanks. Um, so yeah, I actually just got my teaching of this posted on my podcast. You guys are more than welcome to hit me up on there as well. If you want to find the link for that, that should be in my bio or in my account section somewhere. Go find it. I don't have it memorized. I got too much going on, guys. So let's get started. The first part, like I said, we're talking about expectations. As much as that can be a blessing, it's also a curse 90% of the time in relationships. Mostly because when we set expectations, we're setting unrealistic desires, I guess you could say, for people in our lives that are human. They make mistakes, and they are eventually going to let you down, regardless of what you think. They're gonna piss you off, they're gonna make mistakes, and when you set those expectations of them not making a mistake or doing a specific something that they failed to do or they failed to meet that expectation, whatever it was, you form a biased opinion of them, whether positive or negative. Most of the time it's negative, and we stop wanting to hang out with that person and stop making them a priority in our life because of that one offense. But really, why was it an offense to begin with? You should have never expected them to meet an expectation, right? So stop setting expectations. People are going to let you down because they're human, not because they deliberately wake up in the morning and think, how can I piss Chris off today? Like, I'm dead serious. I know I don't, and I'm sure there's people who feel let down by me. A good solid example of that is right now I am actually leasing a PT Cruiser from my parents until I pay it off. This close to paying it off, but I I'm gonna be late on making my payment, and I'm sure I have dissolved somewhat of an expectation in their mind, and I surely heard about it. So I mean, it's kind of clear that I didn't meet an expectation that they expected me to meet. And that happens to all of us. The next thing I wanted to discuss was action. Um, Guys, no one likes a one sided friendship at all. Okay? It sucks. It's disgusting. And honestly, it's a waste of my time. It's a waste of our time. If I'm going to be the only person invested in a relationship, let's not even have one. Mostly because I'm going to have hurt feelings, you're going to have hurt feelings, because I'm the type of dude where I'm going to reach out to you and just be straight up with you, be like, dude, I've been trying to meet with you for 6 months, you're a butt. Like, stop wasting my time, man. For reals. Like, I have a lot of stuff to do, I have a business to run, I'm a blogger, I am a live video whatever you want to call it. I've got a lot of stuff to do. Um, I don't have time for friends, but I make time for friends. So if I'm going to put in 50% of the effort into the friendship, I expect you to meet me halfway, and that's the only expectation that I'm okay with. I think that we should all set that expectation just for our own sanity and the healthiness of our relationships, whether that's with our spouse or our friends or our parents. If you are going to have a relationship with somebody, they need to put in the action too. Okay? Pursue them as much as they pursue you. If they don't pursue you, stop pursuing them. Okay? The next thing is prayer. If you are not praying for your relationships are going to die. I'm not talking about the people are going to die, but your connection and your relationship eventually with them will die. Okay? Whether they move away, they stop talking to you, they get married, and they just don't have time for you anymore. Trust and believe that your relationships are not going to last without prayer. You need to pray for them, and I even challenge you guys, pray with them. Don't be afraid. Right now, I'm reading a book that's called When People Are Big and God is Small. It's all about the fear of people. Forget what they think. Stop worrying about what they think. Okay? Please stop worrying about what they think, because what they think has nothing to do with the importance of what God thinks about you and about your efforts in your relationships. Pray for your friends, pray for your family, and pray for your spouse. Clear as day. Next thing, growing together. Guys, I can't stress this enough. Okay, the day you stop growing is the day you start dying. And you can flip that around and play with it however you want and say the day you start dying is the day you stop growing. Okay, regardless of how you want to phrase it, still the same. Read a self-help book. Okay, like I am. When People Are Big and God is Small, talking about the fear of people. Write down one challenge that you struggle with. Figure it out. Don't care how hard it is in your head. Go to therapy. I'm in therapy. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just trying to help you guys to better understand what is something you're struggling with and read a book about it. Okay? But not only that, get with that person, whether it's your spouse, your best friend, your partner, whatever it might be. Get with that other person and say, look, I think we're struggling in this area, and if you don't want to go to therapy, which I know I don't, let's read a book on this. Let's get educated and find out how we can better this area of our lives. Okay? And last but not least, priorities. We kind of already talked about that in action. They do sort of go hand in hand. Action is more so the day-to-day things as far as praying and growing together and going out places together, stuff like that. Priority is more so just about like schedule, man. Like I said, if you don't want to get together with somebody, be real with them. Just let them know. I don't want to hang out. I don't want to get to know you. I don't got the time to get to know you. Use whatever excuse you want. It's gonna hurt them either way. Be real. Just be like, you know what? It's not that I don't want to hang out with you. It's strictly that I just don't have the time. You're just not that important to me in my life to where I'm gonna set the time in my schedule to meet with you. Plain and simple. Stop wasting their time, and fortunately, stop wasting your own time. Because I'm sure it's annoying when you get that same person who's blowing up your inbox. Hey, let's get together. It's like that little devil on your shoulder reminding you, hey, psst, psst. Hey, remember me? Annoying little me? Let's chill, bruh. No. Flick that little devil off your shoulder and save yourself some heartache and save that person some heartache. Okay? Because you're only hurting them as much as you're hurting yourself. And it sucks. No one wants that. Okay? So you guys have heard from my manly perspective of friendships and relationships and what they should look like. Tomorrow I'm going to be having 2 guest speakers. My wife Shelly Patrick and my sister Lissa Patrick. You're going to hear a little bit more about rainbows and unicorns. I'm just kidding. I'm only mentioning rainbows and unicorns because I'm watching Deadpool right now with my sister on the couch. So, yeah. As much as I'm a Christian, I do love me some sinful little Deadpool from time to time. Alright guys, I love you all so much, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. It will be up on my channel as soon as it's done uploading. And like I said, don't set expectations, take action, pray together, grow together, and make people a dang priority. Alright? I love you all. Talk to you later. Bye. I'm going to figure out how to end this thing now.